This episode of Late Night with Ed Money is brought to you in part by Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, located in downtown Amherst. And if you're local to them, dial for carryout at 440-985-FOOD. Or go to their website, which is ziggyspubandrestaurant.com. If it's a sporting event that you want to see, don't forget your sunglasses, because they have so many 4K TVs it'll burn your retinas. So go to Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant in downtown Amherst.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
I'll make it go away. Oh, my bad. You gotta start
Of despair.
Warning, what you're about to hear is an adult show. You will hear anecdotal stories and humorous situations meant for adults. In essence, kids, don't listen or try this at home. Everything you're about to hear is done by drunk, trained professionals. Now enjoy the show.
Deep within the pit of despair. Balls of Christ, dude.
Hey, need a good laugh?
Hey, everybody. Ed's Wiener's out.
Listen to Late Night with Ed Money.
Hi.
Jiggle the key. Jiggle the key.
Come on. You go. I can go with that.
You're going to flood it.
You're listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life.
About what?
About life.
Okay.
Audience members, thank you for all things you're doing. Thank you for telling two friends. Keep telling two friends. It makes a world of difference. It's 2 seconds for you to hit a like and share, but it makes the difference in the algorithm so that we get promoted. So, again, audience members, thank you for all things you do.
We all get a promotion?
Yeah,
yes. Wait, let's go back to promoted.
You're always listening to myself, Ed Money, right over here.
What's up?
Bruh.
Dilly. A lot of stuff.
Bruh.
The dolphin.
The dolphin's very gassy.
I love the dolphin sound for whatever.
It's dolphin tuna.
You can hear him but never see him because you're not whitey, is the monk.
Hello.
I am tickled pink that he has made it today. Is amazing. Byron right here next to me.
He is really pink.
and
That's his crepe papery thin skin.
You are a pink son of a gun, you are.
And last but not least, always keeping us in balance and check is Bueno Bueno.
What's up, everybody?
That was
wow. The bell at the end.
I like the bell. Yeah.
Again, for
That's
music out there, if you ever want your products mentioned, if you ever want your music heard, there are so many that are hitting me up now. I want to thank you. It means that you are listening and you're telling each other.
And if you want to send Ed a picture of your butthole, feel free.
No. They finally stopped doing it.
I know, and I want him to start again.
I know. We're going to be leaving you with Rad Mills and Nap's song "Lonely." It's bubblegummy pop. I like it. It's a Korean. But that bubblegummy pop kind of
what
music.
What is it? Bubblegummy?
Bubblegummy.
Huh. There you go.
Bubblegummy pop.
Okay.
So I like that kind of stuff. So
is that like folded up candy or something? Like
it's
bubblegummy?
It's got a great sound to it.
Way to
You'll
sell it,
enjoy
Ed.
And then, audience,
Damascus.
I want to thank our new collaborator, which is Allstate, which I'm going to talk to him about getting a thing for us behind. Someone else suggested it, like the monk suggested having a Allstate thing behind me. Andrew Grizzle, he's out of the North Ridgeville office. It is 440-327-8744. Even if you have insurance but you want to save some money, get a quote. Maybe you just moved to the area and you said, hey, I need an agent. This is your guy. Check out.
We know a guy.
We do.
I just moved to the area. I need an agent. Do you know anybody?
Why, yes, we do.
Mr. Grizzle.
Go to his office and just give him a call. They'll give you a quote, and maybe you can save some money. So please do that. Check out him. All the people, Muscle Vodka, Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, anything that's mentioned. It's going to be having links on the site, the new site, latenightwithedmoney.com.
Very nice.
Yes, Muscle Vodka. You can see it right there.
yours,
Yeah, you
by
can
the
see
way.
it. So, yeah, that one's yours.
Uh-oh, I got a fart coming.
Oh, boy. I do.
Oh, there
you
it
know,
is.
Did you do it?
Sure did.
before we get into it, I wanted to.
I'm from Amherst. My shit don't stink.
There's a couple channels. Not that I ever doubt. This is a total side, but I wanted to say
We didn't even
that-
get started. How
I
can you
know,
be sidetracked?
Okay.
I was going to say, I don't like
He
where
woke
this
up
is going.
sidetracked.
There you go.
Yeah.
That I want to say, I watch you and I have many times have say we rabbit holed.
Not together.
On
Not together.
YouTube.
I mean, once when I needed the money, but
I caught
A little bit of docking.
I caught myself.
Leave it up to them to turn rabbit hole into a verb. All right.
I caught myself like
masturbating to like grandma videos.
Fuck's sakes.
No, hey, do you surf later at night or do you do it anytime?
Well, I'm still on my work schedule, so my later
Sure.
at night is not.
Even though you're not working?
I know.
So it means he surfs all day at work.
okay, right,
No,
Yeah.
I just whenever I'm
Like everybody else.
right.
I'm trying to. Let's
Spit it
let's
out.
get this straight right now. What are you surfing?
Well,
what are
this
you
is
talking
This is
about?
what I was going to say. I follow certain channels, and then two I'm going to talk about. One,
We're talking television?
no internet,
That's
YouTube.
another thing. I never watch TV anymore.
Okay.
We have cable, but basically for my mom because she's still.
Oh, she likes Playboy Channel.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's
Antiques Roadshow. I love that show.
I did too. I'm not going to lie.
It pisses
I
me
looked
off
good in
though.
these
You're like, I'm pretty
glasses.
sure I had that. Oh, that's worth $18,000
Yeah, you're like,
in shitty condition.
right.
But yours has that
17.
one chip in it that makes it worth like $8.
Yeah.
Right.
I like the glasses, the look on there. Look at that. Look how, wow.
How good
I
you
look
look
cool.
at yeah.
You look like a
Cop.
Pull over.
pilot.
Pull over and
For
drop
the
your
audience
pants.
Yeah.
that are listening, that if you go to the YouTube, BitChute, Rumble, Odyssey, anyway, that we'll be able to see the expressions on our face and what Wayne is wearing his glasses.
Lucky
there.
you.
Yeah, and no,
look cool.
I go.
You do.
I always do my surfing later. I'll throw
Well,
out
that's
the
because
day.
you don't work.
But at late at night, it's for some reason the internet works better at night.
That's
I don't
because
know.
nobody's on it or in this area.
Your bandwidth isn't being used.
A lot of people have to work, Edward.
Right.
So they go to bed early.
So I go on and I can download and watch it. But
Well,
I,
he's in an 85 and older community.
but I do. I'm just using. Unlike him, he's using the pizza shop's Wi-Fi. That's what it is.
Nice.
He does. He lives right across the street. He's using. He's like, God damn it! They changed the password again.
Motherfuckers.
I have to order another pizza to get the
I was gonna say,
password.
The password
Sons of
this week is like
bitches.
pepperoni pasta.
Yeah.
Right.
One.
So, but I noticed, dude, if I ever had a doubt on my sexuality, that I follow the.
You don't, but we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you're talking about me.
Yeah, I'm glad you're clear.
No, it's that, dude, I watch this channel, and audience, you got to look up this. I don't have it on my phone. Maybe I can show you guys, or I'll put a photo of her in here. She's from Venezuela, and she does a travel channel. Her name is Veronica Weffer. All right, so she speaks not Venezuela.
Wait a minute. What's
I
her
think-
last name?
Weffer, Weffer.
Like the Weffer Swiftjet.
That doesn't sound Colombian or whatever you just said.
Venezuelan?
Yeah, that does
Yeah.
not sound.
That doesn't
Venezuelan.
sound Hispanic at all.
No,
But dude, here's
Is she beautiful or what? Because I went to Venezuela before. And the Caracas and
Dude,
and some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. They're like darker hair, dark
They all wanna
skin,
kill you.
really nice skin tone, but like ice blue or ice green eyes. Like
Yeah, they're
that is-
never- yeah,
The
yeah.
contrast is like just striking.
yeah.
Yeah,
let me. I'm gonna.
especially when they're striking you.
Yeah, because it's Venezuela.
Yes.
This, I'm gonna put.
Yeah, you can't go there now.
No.
Right
No.
here is
Why?
Nobody can
Mafia
see it on
run.
your phone.
It's
Ed.
just
for the audience.
crime.
I will put a image.
Oh, there
of
you
her.
go. Now I
Yes,
remember.
she's pretty
Wow.
hot.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful, beautiful girl.
Okay.
And here's the thing that she's.
Did you ask her out?
No.
That's weird.
She speaks Spanish. You know, that's their.
But he broke up with her already.
Oh,
So this is the thing. She speaks Spanish.
So it's a language barrier.
I don't
is that what-
understand a lick of what
Yeah.
she's saying, even though I had the closed caption.
Sure.
But I'll watch this show,
Oh, yeah.
not reading a single thing. Just look, because here's the thing, dude. I don't know if
It's a sexy language too.
It is.
It is.
It
I
is.
don't know
kind of-
if it's
Any
also-
chick with an accent, I don't care what kind of accent it is,
Yeah.
I think is
It's
hot.
sexy.
Yeah.
It could be Alabama.
That's fine. Oh, I love a nice looking woman with a southern draw. I
Southern
love it.
Hannah.
Yeah.
There's a girl.
Hannah
Love it.
Montana?
No, there's a
No,
girl.
I said woman. Well,
It's-
she's a woman now.
It's the
but-
accent.
Yeah.
This Veronica Weaver will speak English. She does speak English, but she'll speak the Spanish the whole time. Not understand, and it's so natural of it because she often is in a bikini. Always, she goes to these resorts, these beaches.
Oh, of course.
So that's what they do.
And you wouldn't even you wouldn't even be paying attention if you could understand.
That's what they wear
You'd be
to
like,
job interviews. There is a
Yeah.
bikini.
Can you repeat?
They have their Sunday's best bikini to go to church.
You wouldn't be listening. What you'd be like? Okay, what did you just say?
Right. Dude, well, I was going to ask you because you went to Europe. I've been
You've been
Canada.
to-
Canada.
Yeah.
But you don't know it's a Canadian.
He went to
thing.
Europe concert.
Yeah.
Oh God. Let's
But
please
this
not
girl,
do that.
because just watching it, wears you can tell she doesn't wear a lot of makeup and looks stunning. And there's another one. You said he said
Oh, the
Alabama.
Uh,
Czech Republic. Oh,
Is it all natural? Natural
oh
beauty?
yeah, just
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
Absolutely beautiful.
He said Southern girl. Okay.
Like
Who said
kinda
Alabama?
Russian
Was
German
that-
border.
We were talking about
Okay.
Russian.
any kind of
If
accent.
you look
Yeah.
up, Hannah Barron is a,
Even like hair lip.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Or
Hey,
just-
McD.
That's a whole category.
Yeah,
Or
any
the,
of those are
or the
good.
lisp.
Yeah, the lift.
Seriously, Byron.
Hi, Chris.
Or the
Inconceivable.
what is it? When they talk like Wascally Wabbit.
with
Oh, the
R's.
Elmer
the
Fudd?
R's,
Yeah.
The Elmer Fudd is kind of cute.
Kripke.
that what
Kripke,
it
yeah.
is? Is that what it
Kripke
is?
from
It can be sexy.
Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory.
But that's the thing. I just realized, and it was last night. I'm sitting there watching the channel, and I go, "Is there something wrong with me?" But I'm just like obsessed with this channel of watching her.
I have a friend that we were not allowed to call him
Is it
between
Byron?
11 and 12
Oh.
on Saturdays because he'd be watching Chica Caliente on Univision with the volume down.
Oh.
Well, yeah, you don't want the
I'm not
wife
going
to
to say
hear.
his name.
What else was down? His pants?
It rhymes with Ned.
No, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
Ned Nunny. No, I won't say his name, but yeah, he's like, don't call me Chica Caliente's on.
Right, dude.
Really?
Between the hours of 2 and 4.
And he was serious.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
No volume. I'm like, you don't even speak Spanish. She's like, I turned the volume down.
So he's single
He was.
at the time.
At the time, yeah.
I would say he probably.
I'm
chances
single
were.
too, and I went, so what? The
I turned on the subtitles.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if you can do that on a Spanish channel.
Yes,
They
yes.
get,
You
Yeah.
Yes.
they get in the way.
Well, you can now. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they're all in Spanish, though.
You don't want to block anything in the lower area.
You never know when there's going to be a,
You want to move them to the top.
instead of a nip slip, there's a lip slip.
Yeah, something like that, or some yoga pant reading.
And here's another one. We were just talking about before the mics came on. Is that I watch because of Thailand
Porn.
Charlie.
Porn, a lot of porn.
You know, I got for whatever reason I got hooked up to this Thailand real estate channel.
Because you can afford anything over there, right?
Well,
Yeah.
start shopping early. I mean,
Grass huts are cheap.
he's pointing.
Yeah,
to me. Like I have a.
But not the one with windows.
yeah, you're going to be like, this one has running water through the roof. This is in your
Can't afford it.
running water through the living room.
Yeah. Here's your shit bucket.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have normal bathrooms. and
Not in your
everything.
price range.
My brother is selling his house there in Thailand.
You're kidding? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very
and he
inexpensive.
redid it,
dude.
a lot of it,
Yeah.
I guess.
For $5,000 American money.
No. Yeah, but I mean, it's definitely in your out of your price range.
Out of
An old refrigerator box is out of his price range right now.
I'm just saying.
Well,
that
with
they-
shipping,
Right.
you know, he was good till
If they break it down, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Chuck's Amazon account, so maybe I'll get free delivery on it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Didn't you just put that on?
Oh.
I did, but I'm starting to heat up.
Are you having heat flashes? What's
He's
going on right
He's going
now?
through menopause.
Yeah.
I'm going through. So I just wanted
Wow.
to say that because
He's peeling off, guys.
He
I
is.
He's
watched
peeling off.
Oh, sun's out.
Oh, shit.
I got okay. We got two.
Okay.
Real quick, I can do this one before I get into the audience out there. Chuck's big show. It happened, and I went. I
Oh, our
went to it.
25th anniversary
Yeah,
show.
the monk and I went to it, which I'll get to in a second. But there's two I want to hit real quick before I do do that. Is that one? I had to go to the doctor. I took my mom to the doctor, and the only appointment they had. This was from the first of the year. Was Monday? Is that when I saw you? On Monday?
Yes.
Okay, was Monday. So it from the first of the year, this is the earliest we could get her in, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 or 4 months later. So
Right.
we get this appointment, and it's like 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it was 5:45.
What?
Dude,
That was my appointment.
was she pissed she was missing Murder, She Wrote?
Wait, listen, listen. It was like 6 o'clock at night, and
No Golden Girls?
So you got to get there early.
Thank you for being
They always want you half an hour early or
Yeah,
something.
15
Yeah, we
minutes
won't
early,
go back
whatever.
into the pre-registration thing because that took 20 minutes last time to talk about.
So we get there early. We get in, and I have to do this routine with her because she's not mobile. I have to go in and get a wheelchair.
Yes.
So I went in.
You don't have one yet of your own?
Oh yeah, we do.
Then
We
why
do.
did you just throw it in the back of your car?
Because why not use? Theirs are bigger than mine. They have the real.
Your
big
mom weighs
oversized-
like 10 pounds.
She does.
He saw.
You don't need, yeah.
Right, but she likes.
Oh, she likes the room.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Go with the free one.
Yeah. I'd push her around in a Barbie Jeep. I'm just saying.
No way. It's vehicle for the weekend.
They have their own power.
Say, mama.
Exactly.
They have a battery.
Yeah.
For those.
I like that.
So I go in, and when I went,
Plus, it'd be cool to see.
I went in to get the wheelchair. I look around. I go, there's not a lot of people. I mean, first the parking lot was was barren. So I said, well, this is odd. So I get my mom in, go in. The guy said,
Not everybody's sick, Edward.
well, that's the end of the
It's the
day.
time of day.
So time of day. So the guy
You
said,
go in and he says, "Are you here to clean the place?"
Yeah. Yeah. Where's your mop at?
he right off the bat, he said, you're Mrs. Money, right? I said, yeah, how'd you know?
He goes, "No, I'm not.
You're the
Money.
only one that's on the
I'm Mr.
He
Money."
lied to you.
Right, yeah, he did. He says, you're the one on. I says, okay, well, I thought he could see male, female. So I said, okay.
Your mother money, right?
So he sent us down. They have these,
Mother money.
what do they call
Here
them?
she comes again.
What do they call them? Nodules or
Self-pay.
nodes A, B, C, whatever.
Pod or whatever, maybe,
Go
yeah.
down to pod A. So I go down there and we're waiting and I'm talking to my mom. And who turns the corner but
Yeah.
this guy?
I come around the corner, I see. Yeah, I couldn't see out because behind him was windows. I just see like a shadow waving in
Right.
excitement.
And I see him and
Next
I do
to
the...
Yeah.
I could see him, and he obviously didn't see it until he got up close. And I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And then he saw my mom, and
Yeah.
he says, "Hi, Mrs.
She's so
Money."
sweet.
How you doing?
She is so sweet.
real tiny, and sitting there, and he was not in a happy mood
No.
at all.
No.
He was so,
No, because the reason is I have had like you said, from the first of the year, I've had 4 appointments. First
Right.
time I had to cancel.
Listen to this, listen
And
to
then
this.
they rescheduled me. They're like, "Oh, we have a 6 o'clock." I was like, "Oh, well, that's perfect.
Right.
I don't have to miss work,
Right.
So I'll take that. So I end up showing up for it like a month later, and I go in there like, and there was like no. You thought it was
Nobody.
quiet then? It was
Right.
very quiet this time.
Right.
And they're looking around. They're like, "Can we help you?" I was like, "Yeah, I have an appointment." They're like, "I doubt that. Yeah, I doubt it." I was like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "Well, nobody's here. There are no doctors, nothing." I was like, "You got to be kidding me. You schedule it." They're like, "Well, hold on. We use an outside service for scheduling."
right. This is what he's saying.
Because it's too difficult, maybe.
To go.
Yeah, to have
There
one
you are.
person.
Oh,
dedicate
yeah.
it. So we
God
spend
forbid.
thousands of dollars to have this outside firm schedule. So it's probably their fault. And there's another reason they could lean on. It's not their fault.
Right.
So they scheduled me and didn't tell anybody it was changed or anything. I was like, okay. So I rescheduled. I had to call and reschedule with
Right.
the company.
Right.
Yeah.
Not
So I
once.
reschedule, and like for 3 weeks later, I couldn't see the doc. So it was
Right.
not even him. It was a what do you call it? The nurse practitioner.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't care. This is just like a check. I want to go over everything, my medication,
Right.
And they're like, okay, yeah. So I end up, but I tell everybody I have to get off work that day. Boom, I get a text. Your appointment's been canceled. Please call to reschedule. That puts it another 3 or 4 weeks. But anyhow, not to keep
Right.
going. They did
Yes.
it. They canceled
Not twice.
three
Yes.
times.
Yes.
And one I took off, or I didn't take off, but I showed up and there was nobody there.
Right.
Like, are you kidding me?
Right.
The door was locked.
So yeah, a couple days ago, last week, I get a letter. It's like, hello.
Right. Wayne's looking
Yeah.
at he's like looking in the
I
windows
was
like
supposed to
this.
pick up Carl. So I get this notice in the mail that says,
Yes.
just to let you know, basically saying you miss, we have a policy where if you cancel or don't show up for 3 in a row, then
They drop
you're at
you.
risk of being dropped from
Yes.
the patient list.
Yes.
I'm like, fuck you.
Right.
I said, I
You
haven't
could have
canceled
applied for
ever.
citizenship in Canada and went up there and got it for free
I know.
in
I
that amount of time. Holy hell.
Right.
that they gave me they've canceled on me 4 times.
4 times.
And had the balls to send me a threatening letter.
Did you go in there?
Yeah.
He
Well,
did-
I
oh,
went
yeah.
and saw Ed.
Oh, yeah.
It was-
They sent them to collections.
I was like, they're like, those don't mean anything. We'll try to get it off your record. I was like, it meant a lot to me.
Right.
It was like, how dare you?
I wanted
You-
so
Your
bad.
permanent
was so
record.
pissed.
Not
Fuck you and your
And
record.
they played it off like it was, that's enough. That doesn't. The only one that'll kick you out is either the doctor or me. And I know that
Right.
So I was like, well, that just seemed highly.
Not a joke.
Irregular.
Because she knows you.
Right.
Yeah.
Not a joke.
Well, where the hell were you the
my
other
life.
3 times when I was here?
He was,
I was so pissed.
He was telling us this whole story, me and my mom, while we're sitting out there.
Yeah.
And then he went in. Here's the thing. We were supposed to be next. He just like, la 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 la. And he just
He took
went-
your mom's
no.
appointment.
No, they
They're
called.
like, oh, Miss Money.
They came out and called my name. That's all.
They did. So he went in, and then
If your mom would have said one more thing, I was gonna bitch slap her. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So he went
No,
in.
he's not. I saw the hate in his eyes.
You saw the hate in his eyes.
No, your
So
mom
he-
is the sweetest lady.
You don't
Good
live
Lord.
with it. No, but
Were you adopted?
I was dropped on my head, but no, So he went in. So they called us next, and we went all the way at the end. When we went in, we were like, shh, we want to hear, because you were ready to go in and give them a piece of
I
your
was
mind.
gonna, yeah.
You were gonna give the doctor a piece of your mind. So
was.
so we were sitting there like,
He had a cup to the wall.
Yeah.
and we were waiting, and I'm like,
No, they took the stethoscope out of that doctor's pocket and we're holding that up to the
I'm
wall.
going to need this, sir. Hold on.
Yeah.
And I never even mentioned it to the doctor.
you're kidding.
By the time I got to him, I'd already exhausted my frustrations.
You
and
were done?
I was on the incline.
Right.
I was.
It was the crescendo.
Yeah, I was on the road back to recovery. I didn't want to go revisit it.
Yeah.
you were off the cliff.
I'm over
And
it.
plus, my doctor's like, "So what's going on?" I was
Right,
like,
he's so casual, isn't
nothing.
he?
And
How's
I was
that
like,
high blood pressure doing?
How about you?
Let's check it right now.
Don't you have any questions for me? I mean, we haven't seen each other in so long.
Right. Dude, I
miss
just
You really didn't.
I wanted to know what happened. That's because you were so livid when you were sitting there.
I was
dude.
not in a good place.
Right.
Yeah.
You were.
I'm sorry
were
you had
angry.
to see that.
No,
It was going out down a bad path.
He was.
I was
and
angry,
Like I
yeah.
said, we went and we were just listening. We didn't hear. They're dialing the police or something.
Oh, no.
Listen, Mom, Wayne's gonna freak the fuck out here.
Shut up. Shut that cricket up.
Here it comes.
Damn it.
Here it comes.
But yeah, I'm over it. Everything's good.
That's
Maybe
good.
I won't cancel them. And
Okay, I just was curious what
I
happened.
didn't
with that.
really need anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
you
just wanted to like, hey, you want to check some stuff?
Yeah.
Right.
I lost 50 pounds.
Right.
Since you like,
Right, yeah.
Don't you want to see if I'm like,
You want to put that in your records, maybe?
yeah, maybe just jot it down.
Maybe
And you know what's really
pressure.
funny is the last canceled appointment. I was like, or this one, I was like, okay, I have an appointment. Let's run it by him. Just throw the idea around. Should I go get blood work done so that when I'm there, we could go over the results and it would
Right.
save me calling our time.
Right.
And
Oh, no.
They never called
that's-
me, never
that's
did anything.
No.
And here it was
Way
on my
too
record.
organized
They
and
put in an
efficient.
order for it.
Did they?
But
Yeah.
never told me. They said, well, we called and your voicemail box was full. I'm like, well, you send me emails every day to check my portal,
Yeah.
and I don't know
I'm
how
sorry
to open it.
to check your what?
My portal.
It's like a rabbit hole like that Ed does
yeah,
that too. But
and I don't even know how to open it. It's like they don't believe it's me.
They can do that by
I just
email.
want to check my own records, my own personal private records. Is it so hard?
Oh, no.
Anyhow, I
dude.
guess it was on there, so I could have got
Right.
my blood work done
Right.
and discussed it, and I still haven't gotten the blood work, but I need to do that.
I'm
just use some of Ed's. It's milky.
Ooh.
It's like mocha.
Right?
Come back with a
Like a mocha blood.
dilly.
I did. There's one more real quick thing I wanted to hit that'll lead into my
The eclipse?
you want to do the eclipse or
Let's
no?
do the eclipse now.
No, that's not the other one, but I have another one. Let's do the eclipse real quick. Is that Chucky and I were talking before for the audience? This show will come up hopefully after
After the eclipse.
If the world
We'll all be
ends up-
dead.
Right, shh, don't say that out loud. I'm hoping for it, but
Aliens are coming.
So what happens? Chucky and I were talking that they are making, dude. When we were in school, I remember in high school there was an eclipse where we had a physics teacher, Mr. McCullough, or something.
I remember in Nord Junior High we had that eclipse.
Yeah, it was
Maybe.
real yellow.
Yeah, but
Nord.
We made a little
Sky, yeah.
box
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, yeah, so you
put
can
the
look
whole-
at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the
Right.
thing. Put it.
Yeah, I
on.
use binoculars.
I just
Again, a telescope.
I just stared it down.
You stared.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Wayne's got half a burn on
Yeah.
his face. Well, here's the thing. He and I were talking that. Have you noticed? It's odd. I don't know what's going on.
That they're making such a big deal out of
Dude,
it.
Because we are completely in 100% the center
Stop
of this totality.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So, do you think when
It
it's
is.
dark, we could light off three minutes worth of fireworks?
No, but people, let's
it.
do that.
Ruin the
There's an
eclipse
idea.
for everybody.
I'm down
Knock
with
off
that.
the bank.
Yes.
I am totally on board for that.
See you in 100 years, stupid.
I'm gonna loot. Why not loot?
Dude, there's
Because Ben Franklin's is gone. Thank you.
And it's closed.
They have-
Everything's closed.
Right, they've canceled everything. Banks are closed, like it's a national holiday.
Well, they're closing the.
There's signs on the
90.
side of the road. No camping, no parking. All.
Is it just
I was
'cause
coming
we
home the
get
other day.
lots of people coming into
Well,
our
they
area?
projected at our
Like
website. We talked
half
about
a 500,000.
They said 1 million in our.
Well,
at
up
our-
to 1 million in
That's-
like
That's what the
around here,
Powerball
but
eclipse is up to now.
Yeah?
What the-
Motel
Lorraine
6
Lorraine
sold
County
out.
could be like 500,000.
Wow.
See, here's the thing. I don't.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna put parallel parking and stripes in my driveway and sell hot dogs for $5 a piece.
Fuck yeah.
I'll
I
come
go
over.
10.
I mean, big time millionaires. They rent private jets and fly to these things.
Yeah.
I was listening to like Penn Jillette tell a story where one of his millionaire buddies said, "Hey, let's go to one." It was in Texas years ago, and they just, let's just go. They got in a Learjet, flew to Texas, and
See, that's it. They're having.
I'm gonna fire up my grill. That's about as
Yeah.
extravagant.
there
as
you go.
We have a guest.
Got
coming
hot
from
dogs,
Virginia.
hamburgers,
Really?
$75 each.
Yeah, there you go.
Samantha's aunt is coming into town from Virginia, and she's gonna stay 2 nights, and it's a big deal. It's like my dad. He goes, "I want an eclipse." I just hold my hand up in front of my head.
Right.
He's all angry about it. It's like,
Yeah,
I'm angry. He goes, "I remember the one that we watched with
Yes.
welders." I was like, maybe that's why people want to do it, because look, you remember it.
Yeah.
That's what life's about. He goes,
You know
"Not
what
my
pisses,
life.
You know what pisses me off
I'm
about
worried
it?
about the border, people coming across the border every day. What about them?" I'm like, "Oh, I gotta go, Dad."
You know what pisses me off? $3.60 a gallon gas.
Oh, it's
Yeah, what up? 55 cents in one day.
It's going over 4. They said shortly.
Just for the eclipse.
no.
Well, they're
Mitsubishi?
saying they're saying all kinds of shit. They're talking. If you watch the conspiracies, Madrid fault's going to
It's so
fracture.
stupid.
You know what? Isn't there a
California's gonna
total
disappear.
eclipse all over the world,
Yes.
multiple times every year?
Yes.
like-
I
It's
don't
just-
understand it, man.
But I think the thing, it makes sense to me, like the freeway and Turnpike, you're going 80, 85, 90, and all of a sudden the sun's black. People are going to be looking up. They're
I
not going to
agree.
be paying attention.
I
and
agree.
Everybody's going to pull over to the side of the road and stop.
And buy hot dogs at $5 a piece from my driveway.
Chucky.
You see Wayne or Chucky have a hot dog stand on the side of the turnpike.
I agree.
Natural casing?
I'll be out there, high heels and apron and nothing else.
Are you doing
Do
natural
you have an
casing?
easy
course I am.
pass? Do you have an easy pass? That's 10%
Yeah.
off.
I like that crack that you get with a natural
Right.
casing.
Absolutely.
See,
You
I
got to
can-
have that.
And
Oh, the
natural
snap?
crack from Buttle.
I can see all that. I can
Did you
agree
say
with.
butthole?
I did.
You need to say that a lot because the guy that we were talking to before, Matt, he likes to say butthole and put it into every song, incorporate that word into every song that it'll fit.
Why would you not?
Why wouldn't you, right?
It's a
Matt
funny
Dick?
word. Matt Dick?
Matt Dick?
Yeah, it's just an
Butthole.
odd thing how they're making it like it's the end of the earth. So, audience, if you're listening to
No, they're not. It's going to be like the
this-
party of the century.
It is going to be,
the
I don't know,
world hasn't
spectacle.
ended. So, thank you for
I
listening.
called Chucky and said, "What's going on? We got an alcohol-free zone in our downtown where you can walk open container everywhere now, and I haven't heard anybody talking about any parties down
I
there.
don't think anything's
Where's
going
the
on.
open container?
It's like
Amherst is now called what's it
Amherst-
called? Dora.
Dora the Drunken Explorer.
Every day?
I don't know.
I don't know, but they could have made some kind of thing for this and sucked in 1 million people and made some money.
It's going to be, you know what? It's going to be 40 and cloudy and pour down.
Well, it don't matter. Did that ever stop you from
What a
drinking
difference
before,
that-
Byron?
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like
60 and sunny.
18%. Yeah, 60 something.
I don't buy it.
Where are you going?
It's all beer drinking weather.
That was yesterday. I haven't watched the weather.
Well,
today.
you need to
So-
update it then because they're controlling the weather now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. With drones? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But dude, I wonder if you can light off fireworks during that shit. It would be badass.
I don't know why you couldn't.
But you only got 4 minutes.
Exactly.
Have them ready.
Listen,
now.
let's put it this way: nobody said you can't.
Right.
Right.
Really?
Right.
Yeah.
And it's legal in Ohio now.
Well, I don't know.
it is.
Yeah,
Is,
it
is there
Yeah.
really a zone?
And smoking weed. So smoke
Yeah.
weed and light off fireworks.
Bottle rockets and doobies. Ooh, I like it. Right?
Hey, wait a minute.
Booms and buds.
Can
D&D.
Can you now go to the dispensary now? And
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. Okay.
But you can have it now.
okay. I
You
didn't
could
know-
go to Michigan legally and buy everything you want and come right on back with
I
it.
thought.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yep. Yeah. But the medical ones, they haven't.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
they-
Okay.
It's still going to be a few months.
And this is where I was going to say was going to connect the dots with the two because it'll go into going with Gary. Is I had had a situation the other day. Now, have you ever? I imagine, especially with Wayne, he put what $3,000 into a sound system into his vehicle. That you must crank it up a little bit.
Why
All
would
right?
you not?
More than that. But yeah.
You crank it up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. But here's
Plus,
the,
I'm deaf, so I have to have
okay. You crank it up so you can feel
What?
you hear it, you hear it and turn it on. Well, the other day, this is more than a couple weeks ago, but it connects with Monk going out to Monk. I had an incident in the truck where I turned up the stereo.
Another one.
Well, I was going through the CDs that I got.
Every minute he's
Oh,
in there,
nice.
it's an incident.
from
I heard they're
him,
coming back into popularity, actually.
the CDs.
Yes.
And then for the audience,
Yeah, because they're great sound.
he gave me a tote, and I'm going through it. So I'm going to get you the tote
Yeah.
back that I'm going through. A lot
Okay.
of them were like
Told you my wedding video's in there somewhere.
a lot of them were cases.
And then
with
the
notes,
wedding night one is too.
Right.
and that's okay. And so,
All
He
natural.
ain't giving you the wedding night one back. He's keeping that.
so what happened so I've been going through. I put it in and I turn it up, listening, to it. And the other day I pulled out. I don't know if I was
That's a good one.
This is what he was listening to.
Little Baker Street.
right. Yeah, no. So I pull out of I don't know Dairy Queen or something. I was out getting ice cream.
Because you have nothing better to do during the middle of the day but
Well-
get ice cream.
well.
Well, I'm gonna drive around and burn some gas in Old Blue and maybe I don't know, get some ice
You're gonna
cream.
get a lottery ticket.
I think I'm going to go out to Eaton, Ohio, and get an ice cream cone and a lotto ticket.
Wow. Living the life.
What's wrong with that? I'm enjoying.
I just gotta be
life.
back by sundown because my headlights really aren't that bright.
I am enjoying.
Got a brake light out.
That's right.
So what happened?
So I pull out, and then I notice at the traffic light, like everybody's kind of stopped, and then
Yeah, when it's red, that
well,
happens.
wait. Gonna stop. Mine turns green, and I'm like you said, la, 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 la.
He's got his hot fudge sundae in his lap, cranking Baker Street, just loving life.
Aw.
I got my sundae. Look at my butthole. That was for your dude.
Matt Dick.
So I'm driving, and all of a sudden I hear just the loudest goddamn horn. And there was a guy evidently behind me, like this truck, and I could see he's livid. Well, what evidently happened, the reason people were stopped It's an emergency vehicle, an ambulance.
Oh, and you were jamming?
And you didn't hear it or see it? Was it behind you?
It was.
I got my Sunday. La 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 la.
And that's like,
What's that guy beeping at?
There's a cruise ship behind me.
so I pull out and I'm just like, you said la 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 la, and I'm driving and I said, what the fuck? I could hear his horn because it was so loud, and I look up, it's another. I thought it was Monk because it was a black truck.
Yeah.
Behind me, but evidently there must have been somewhere in there an emergency. But I look, and this thing is way down there. So people have this thing where they hear sirens, so they all pull over in
Sure.
automatic.
Yeah, because that's what you're supposed to do.
He's
But
like
how
a
far
kid.
away are you talking? Way over.
It was a ways.
Like 50 feet?
Hey, I'm on my way to work. I'm going to stop when it's like 14 miles down the road. And
I think I see flashing
I
lights
had to
back
stop.
there.
There was an emergency.
That
I
was
couldn't
Aurora
get here on
Borealis.
time.
I'm just gonna pull over now.
Yeah.
Right.
So this dude like followed
Might have been a dead body or
the whole
something.
time
You never
beeping,
know.
like he was pissed that I didn't pull over. You know, and because
Yeah.
I just was asleep.
Yeah.
Eating your ice cream, just going down the road.
Sunday.
People take anything to go to the extra and get pissed off.
Dude, that's
So
what I'm
did
saying.
he say?
Ed will take you there in 37 and a half milliseconds. Drive through Lowe's parking lot with him.
I could tell
God.
that he was just like you, like one of those avid road ragers.
Yeah,
all the
but I'm
time.
not gonna follow you.
But he followed me for a bit over the Middle Ridge Road, and the whole time,
Flipping you off.
I'm just like la 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 la, eating my.
I got my hot fudge and I'm totally cool.
I just thought, have you ever accidentally not paid attention and maybe there was an emergency vehicle, or have you tailed one so that you could go through
I've
traffic?
not heard one and just like been surprised by it. Like, whoa.
Yeah, I've done that, but I immediately pull over.
But I've also beeped at someone like, come on, what's he waiting for? And I didn't see an ambulance
See?
coming. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just wondered if you guys ever had.
Get going, dick.
Yeah,
People,
Jesus.
This dude was so angry, and I knew it was a way, you know, no one's, but people stopped immediately. That's like, I cannot stand people on, for the audience out there, we have Levitt Road, which is Route 58, which is 2 lanes this way, 2 lanes,
Right.
and a school bus will be on one side,
Oh.
and everybody freaking stops, and you're not supposed
No,
to.
Not on
Divided
58.
highway, yeah.
No.
Right, but people do it because they're idiots. That's why I'm like, these people are idiots, but this dude was just
But
like,
you're also not allowed to back out onto that road, and
Right.
everybody does it.
Everybody
Dumbasses.
What are you going to do? Well, where this connects,
Nobody knows shit.
it's
It's kind of hard if your driveway is 58.
Yeah.
no, well, all those driveways.
No, you have a
with the
turnaround. Look at them. They all have a turnaround.
Yeah, but
Huh.
where it connects is the police aspect. We'll get to that. So the other day,
Oh, no. Here we go.
There it goes.
Did you drop the don't you know who I am bomb?
no, wait, the CPAP Chuck had a Crossface reunion, which was fantastic. It was a great show. For the audience
thank
out
you.
there,
Very good.
I'm
Wish I coulda
precursoring it by saying it was a good show. But so Chuck says, you want to go, and I says, yeah.
Wait.
Go ahead.
I said you want to go? Or Gary said you want to go?
no, well, you
Because
mentioned
I didn't invite you.
Oh, blame it
Would have
on
reminded
me.
me.
right.
so pissed.
So what happened was Monk says, "Hey, do you want to go to the show?" And I said, "Cool." So he says, I said I'm going to drive because at first this dude's a maniac when he drives. All right,
you gotta
I said I wasn't going to drive anyhow. Of course you're driving.
Yeah.
So he says, "Do you want to drive?" No problem.
Crazy?
I'll
You
drive.
driving his truck?
No.
Oh.
No, I
would've
should
been
Cool blue out there?
I should have driven his truck. No,
I wouldn't have rode in your car.
Why? What's
Oh,
wrong?
I had to take the chance. I haven't done
wrong
anything
with it?
dangerous in a long time.
What's not wrong with it?
Gary can push.
Oh.
Did you get rabies from one of those cats in your truck?
It's all right. I got Uber on my phone. I'm fine.
So he says, "Hey, you want to go?" First, I ask him. This is the craziest part. First thing I ask him, I said, "Hey, man, we're going to be doing a show the week before your show. So can you get us tickets?" You know,
No.
Chuck said, no fucking way. You're
I
paying.
said, I'll pay you for
I
tickets.
didn't have physical tickets.
Right. So he had no tickets. So he says, pay at the door, which is $2 extra per person.
Well, you could have went online and done it.
You know what?
Give your
And I was
$4
going to pay it anyhow. So what do you care? But no, you had a freaking run up there and pay.
Just
That was
wait.
a long F. I
Oh,
was
he
looking for something
broke
other
he
than
broke
that.
bro codes.
Just wait.
On this one. Yeah.
So I said, okay. And so I tell him, hey, CPAP Chucks is the last band.
Yeah.
Which means you went on at 10:30. 10:30.
yeah.
And there were two other bands ahead of them.
Yeah, so if you get a chance, check out.
Don't.
Well, can I say the band's names?
Well, you're gonna say A10.
The A10s, the 10,000 Rambos, and Lorraine Scum. Check them all out.
Yeah, right.
And of course, Crossface.
And Crossface. And so
Well, you can't check them out anymore because they're not going to play for 25 more years.
You never know.
So what happened Monk says, come on to his house. I get to his house. We get in the vehicle. We start driving. Right off the bat, he brings out his app to track all the cops. He has something called
Waze.
Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Waze?
That's it.
That's what I use.
He's doing this whole thing as we start driving where he's telling me about this secret game where the cops will say that there's some spots or you don't know where they're at. So he'll hit other spots and then tell people. I don't understand. He's trying
He doesn't understand it. He doesn't get it. Don't even try.
You're playing
It's an easy concept, but
No, you're playing a fictitious game with people that aren't even.
no, I'm not. I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I don't worry about the
I
mean,
just
I
actually
see-
say
I
where
go-
the accidents are.
I go
That's what I
about
said.
right where
I
you
said,
should.
dude,
And
That's what cruise control's for.
Right.
That's right.
That's
Oh,
exactly.
but it's more fun when it's at 85.
I agree.
Plus, you got to be doing
I
80
agree.
to keep up with traffic in Cleveland anyhow.
Exactly.
No. So
Yeah, this ain't Amherst Lorraine traffic we're dealing with.
No.
Ed.
right. So I get
Oh,
out.
and
Go ahead.
keep going. No, you keep going because
So I get
you're
out.
ahead of me.
We're fine. We get on the highway. Everything's there. We're talking the whole time about the band. It's gonna be great to see the show. And I said, well, I've never been to the club. And he said, I thought you said he knew where the club was at.
I knew where it was
And I did.
approximately.
I had a guess. I was right on the deli. Remember I told you Joe's Deli is over there?
No.
No,
So we get.
that's the only thing he
What's it
knew.
called again? The club?
No class.
No
Okay,
class.
No
that's right.
class.
Yeah. Okay. So we get
We
off
played
the
a
highway.
lot of shows there.
Yes.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah.
We get
Yeah.
to the street.
Oh, it's going to get good in a minute here. Keep going.
We get to the street and we're going down, and he and I.
So you get off at West 117th, you get out and you turn onto Detroit.
Yes,
Yeah,
right?
And on Detroit, there is not one place to park.
You know
Wait,
why?
okay, no,
Because Crossface was doing a 25th anniversary show.
The Mighty
That's right.
CrossFit.
and by the time he got past the club, there's a club right there. Now he's going out of his mind.
Because
When we had to turn right on the first side street,
Oh, God.
he was about ready. His head was going to explode.
no, what happened?
He was getting extremely pissed. I had to start going into. Yeah, that's what it was.
Dude,
Yeah, Ed.
Were you
breathe.
yelling?
Let's breathe. Just
We're in the
about.
truck.
Just.
He was
I'm like telling him, okay, it's okay, Ed. I
coming up.
felt like a counselor.
we're coming up. And
You talked him off the ledge.
He did.
Yes. Yes.
Monk is next to me, and I swear he turns because I could see him because I'm going slow on that because you got cars parked all on the street, and he's going. There's a club. There's a club. You passed it.
I did not, you asshole. Here's Ed making up shit again.
So we turn.
I go, it's right there, Ed.
Let me out.
You go ahead and walk by yourself.
Pretty much.
Yeah, drop me off here.
Dude, we ended up parking like on 110th. I think we parked way down
Oh,
there.
it was so close. It was like
We're probably
not
about 2
even
blocks away.
bad.
No,
Yeah, it was. It was
We
like
even said it was
a block down, 1 block down, and then a block and a half up the street, the residential street.
Oh, so you weren't that far.
No, it was great parking.
As soon as we come around the corner, I says, I got to remember where we're at. And we turn the bail bondsman office is right
And he was
there.
still lost when we came out.
Perfect. Right at the bail bonds. So we go up for the audience. All right, I got to describe this club. You go and everybody's kind of hanging out. It must have been in between bands when we got
No, people
there.
just hang out outside.
Okay, right outside.
And in the bar, and in the other side.
Everything in the club is jet black.
It's a music venue. That's
Everything's
Is
jet
it? I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, everything's jet black. We go in, and it was cool. We saw Big Sean. Pete was right there at the door
Oh,
as
yeah.
soon as you
Yeah.
go in.
I'm so pissed. This is a sore topic for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I wanted to go so
I'm sorry.
bad.
Yeah, and they were selling merch. You guys were selling your.
it was a sore topic for me too. Let me tell you.
That's because you had the intestinal.
yeah. So yeah, there
The
was
shits.
The band was selling CDs, stuff like
And
that.
all the bands are selling merch.
Do you have
Right.
shirts and stuff?
Yeah, they did. They were
Still
selling-
have them?
I don't know. I'll find out for you.
Dude, they were
Yeah.
chucking them during the show.
Yeah, we were throwing them out.
Did you have I was going to say, did you have a cannon?
No, that was just Pete's cannon of an arm.
Nice.
So we're sitting there, and we go in, and there was a cute ass barmaid. There, it was.
Yeah.
They were, for the audience that has never been to anything like this. This club is.
Oh, Sean was bartending?
He is cute as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yvette Dick.
It was the way I can describe it is like Harley Quinn from the Joker now has a bar.
Yeah,
and that's
for
all
sure.
the people that are there is like that Harley Quinn looking.
Okay.
What do you call it? Whatever that gothy kind of look was. All the people there.
Like
So-
romance?
No, they aren't goth.
Harlequin romance?
There is not a single goth person there.
What would you
Dude,
call
that's hardcore,
Okay, hard.
That was
hardcore skate punk fun.
Yeah, there was not a goth.
Flat brims and
So I
No.
stuck out.
Oh, you did.
Like
Oh my God.
those white
Not a
tennis
lot of
shoes.
doctors.
So
Those
do
white
I,
tennis
but
shoes
don't
were
feel bad.
beaming like
When I would go through
Searchlights.
them, I would stick out too.
what he just said. Listen,
But the difference is Byron can fight.
Not a lot of dockers there. Huh?
Yeah.
He had his sweater zipped up to his fucking Adam's
I
apple.
did.
All the way to his Adam's apple. Now, mind you, it was like 900 degrees in there.
oh my god.
Just
It
wait.
was-
I mean, it was packed from the stage all the way to the back wall.
It was.
And there's Ed with his sweater to his Adam's apple.
No,
I'm
wait,
like, are you fucking serious?
I'm gonna describe. I gotta describe for the audience what I was wearing because this is important. So we.
Oh, yeah, it's important, all right.
It is because of what our buddy. Cribs was there, and what his wife said to me. So I said, okay, this I was wearing. I had on a black Hurley hat.
Sure.
Nice. I fit in there.
That is
No,
totally,
you did not fit in there, but go ahead.
That doesn't fit on you.
You
Hurley.
fit into the
Hurley
mall.
anything-
totally metal.
Hurley anything should not be on your body.
It looks good in the mall.
The look on his face. No,
I mean, if you're like
Hanging around Hot
14
Topic.
to 23, maybe.
it was a nice hat. It was a jet black hat.
Oh, well then.
If you were 20 to 23, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Jersey Shore, the Ed Money years.
So
And that's not just you. None of us should wear that.
No.
I'm just saying.
I had on a jet black Hurley hat. I had on.
Oh, there's Snooki. There's that other guy. There's Ed Douche.
I had on. It was.
The bad situation.
The wrong
Nice pair.
situation.
Yeah, a nice pair of
yeah.
dad jeans.
I didn't have dad. I had on not ripped. I had on not like acid.
Acid washed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come
God.
on.
From Jeans West.
I had on that.
Maybe Miracle.
Acid wash Z Cavaricis.
Wait, and then I had.
Did the pockets have zippers on them?
Yeah.
No, but
I'm just asking.
his one glove did.
They have a hammer loop.
They're like, oh, the guy's here to fix the toilet.
It's not even broke yet, but he's here ahead of time.
So I'm sitting. So I got on a wool. It's the olive
Wool,
green.
wool.
Had me at wool.
We're in a totally.
Wool.
Look at the look on his.
Was
face.
it a sweater vest?
No, it was a. So,
Oh, that's the only thing that
Almost.
could have made it worse.
It was a
Which-
mock.
listen.
Zip up mock.
Was it button or zip?
Zip.
Zip up
It
mock?
was a zip.
turtle.
Yeah, with that collar that kind of like zips all the way up under your neck.
Yeah, like a mock. Yeah.
But here's
You've heard their music before, right?
wait. It would happen.
He might not have.
Is it was
He
cold.
confused
out.
it.
It was cold out. So Monk when he
Old
was,
Grandpa Money needed his sweater and his
Yeah.
loafers.
when Monk was walking next to me, you could see he's kind of like doing like this, kind of
Oh,
like this.
thank God. You
Oh yeah, that's because I was had
snowmobile
one hand on my pistol.
Yeah.
suit. Yeah.
Ed walks in with his Carhartt,
Yeah.
overalls on,
Where do I hang my snowmobile suit?
Put it next to your helmet, douche.
wearing mittens.
But they have the fingers.
And he had
Come on.
moon boots.
So and then because it was up, so I was cold, so I went in and I see Pete and they say, "Hey, Ed, how you doing?" We say,
Your pleasantries.
So I said, "Hey, man, I'm waiting to get a drink." So Monk says, "I gotta piss," and then he's gonna get a beer. Did you get? I think you bought that first round. And so
Yeah, I gave you my cash, and I said I'll be right back. Get some beers.
Quickly, he forget.
Yeah, no, Ed makes stories up. He has. This is false memory syndrome money.
Wrong. Listen.
No.
So he goes to the restaurant. I'm like,
You're certifiable.
Taking so long. So I think you got that first round. So we're sitting there. So the girl was right next to me.
Yeah, I gave you the money.
I could see him looking. I could see
He's watching me pee.
Listen,
As always.
I could see CPAP. And I'm like, well, I want to go say hi to CPAP. So I just paid for our entrance to get into the.
Which I told him I got it all because he drove.
I know. I didn't care.
And that's the way you do it.
And
you know,
dude, the rest.
Ed, you don't have two nickels to rub together. God dang it.
So anyhow,
So I do it. He's all salty, and then I give him. The girl put on that
yellow wristband.
the surgical one that you need a knife or bolt cutters to get off.
No, you just pull the.
No, you turn it upside down.
Yeah.
And you peel the bottom.
No, once it's on, to
Yeah.
take it off.
Yeah.
Get it
He's
off.
never
you grab
done
the tab underneath and pull it. It comes right off.
Oh, I'd use a knife.
Of course you did. Their feats of strength. It was a paper wristband. It was really hard to get off my wrist.
I had to I had to chew my hand off to get it off.
He's got arms of veal.
I'm surprised it didn't rip his crepe papery skin.
So what happens is I see CPAP. We get in. The girl gets us our things. Monk is all upset because he's you shouldn't have paid. Don't worry about it. You'll buy me a beer, whatever. So we go in. And for the audience, this club, there's two sides. There's the bar side, and then the little narrow way, and then you go through to the
venue side.
The venue side, where the band is. But it's narrow and long. It's got to be 15, 20 feet wide.
It's
by
probably
50.
about. My guess is it's probably about 30 feet wide by about
30 by
80.
80.
Oh,
Yeah.
real long,
Yeah.
real long. Oh, real long.
That's not what he described to me at the doctor's office when I saw him. He made it
super
seem like it was
It was.
an old the old school classroom.
It
Like it was like he's
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
about-
only about as wide as this waiting room. It was only 12
No
feet.
way. No way.
12 by 30.
I don't,
No.
it's what it
See,
is.
now
about
somebody
30
else
by
knows
80.
about
I
the
think it's
false
12 by
memory
Probably 30 by
syndrome.
80.
No, I don't believe
Dude,
it's
12
something.
feet wide is like from me to your wall.
That's about what
No.
it was. That's what it was.
Oh, get
so
that.
wrong.
So we go in, and then for the audience, I see right next to Becky, who's hammered because who's drunk. She had one drink.
Oh, she wasn't that. She was
Yeah,
awesome.
she said she had a buzz.
She had a buzz going.
She wasn't hammered though. That's a completely different
For
state
Becky,
of mind.
No, I could tell she wasn't because she came over and hung out for about 15 minutes. And you tell her that was awesome. I loved hanging out with her for that 10 or 15 minutes. It was
It was
funny
better
as
than
hell.
that, I'm sure. But anyhow,
So I
no
see,
offense.
none taken. So we see Cribs was there, which was really cool.
Right.
And he had his wife. Was it his wife? That's his wife.
Yes,
Yes.
that's his wife.
Okay,
They've been married.
Geez, well, you shouldn't have outed it on the radio, TV, podcast, whatever you got
right.
going
Yeah,
on
hopefully
here.
it was his wife. then.
And so
Wait, that wasn't his name.
dude, I swear to you, she
It was
That was his
Bibbs.
wife, right?
It was his.
Yes, Stacy is his wife, and
Yes.
Justin is his son.
Yes,
Yes.
Justin was there.
Yeah,
and
they've been on the podcast before.
He looked totally different than seeing him on a screen in person.
No way. He looks exactly the same.
Who?
Justin.
Not to me.
Oh.
To me, he looked. I envisioned him bigger. He was very.
Did you
short.
see it like a picture from like 10 years ago?
No.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So you see Cribs and Stacy
I see him,
and
and
Justin.
she comes over to me. She's talking. Hey, how you doing? And talking to me. And I swear to you, she looks down and goes, "What are you wearing?" I go, what does that mean? And
It's from Ed's Frugal collection. The Spring Frugal collection.
I go, what does that
Yeah.
mean? She says, what kind of shoes? I was wearing my I said, these are Skechers.
From
You know,
1985.
Did you have your
It's those
Skechers
white.
slip-ons?
It's like those white Italian bowling shoes.
Are you selling paint?
She's like, what's with the wingtips?
Yeah.
I just got back from my Lindy competition.
And I look at it, I go, what's that mean? And everybody had Converse or
Vans,
or Vans, stuff
sure.
like that on. And I'm like, well, I don't like to be like everybody else. And she
Yeah.
goes,
You definitely don't.
You achieved it.
this is what she says. I swear
I'm going to be
you.
my own. I'm going to dress like my own 70-year-old self.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm just going to be myself.
I swear to you, she says this, but she goes, oh, and I said, speaking of which, she goes, well, are they beat up? Like, this gets me in. I go, well, I just glued them this morning because a piece came off and I had to super glue.
Your shoes?
Yeah, I did. I did.
It might be time for a new pair.
And she
Updated.
Goes, you really are that cheap. I go, why would
Thank you, Stacy.
Why would you say that to me? That's so mean.
But she's not lying.
And she goes, you're here to see Chucky. I said, yeah, this is going to be awesome because this is the first time I've seen your band.
Ever been out in my life?
It's the first time he's been out of Lorain County in probably 20 years.
No, so I was really excited. I thought this would be really fun. So this is where everything starts to become like surreal for me because this is the first time I've been experienced like a mosh pit the whole night right there.
Right there. Not on the
Good
beat. I get it.
God, you're almost 60 years old. And you've never been to a
Let's just wait till I have brittle bones.
Yeah.
It's probably the first time he's not seen a cover band in 20 years.
Let's wait until I can dislocate my hip.
Dude, listen. So what happened was it started out that all the bands were there, and then the band that went on right for A10.
The A10s, they're awesome.
They were good.
Awesome.
So we're sitting. I'm sitting with my get another beer. Okay, I went and get another beer. He did pay for that beer. Not that
that's right, because you were talking shit about him for not paying for anything.
I did not.
That's what the word on the street was.
Look at him laughing, Monk. You can see him laughing right now. He's making fun. I didn't do any of that. No. So what happened is I got another beer and I'm sitting there, and then he says, "Okay, you ready?" And they couldn't find the lead singer. Like everybody was up there, and they said, "Hey, do you see a giant dude?" Because he's
a big guy.
He had to be 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, he's a big dude.
I mean,
and great fucking band.
To a little guy like me, and this was the thing right off the bat. I'm sitting there next to Stacy.
And you started getting a boner?
No, not me. So we're sitting
I have
there.
the weirdest boner right now.
So I go, and Monk's over there trying to be like Andy Warhol, trying to get the best photos.
He was trying to get a good picture.
No, not for them.
Yeah.
That wasn't until Chucky went on.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there, and they get this guy for the audience. Again, he just seemed bigger than
everybody else.
Bigger than life.
On this small stage.
Is there a stage? Is it a riser?
No, it was about 4 foot off the ground.
Yeah,
yeah.
You can't like step up on it, and
No.
it sucked getting on it.
Yes, and it's a very small. And it's not
narrow.
It's not
It'll
very,
probably hurt if you fall off of it too.
Oh, absolutely,
yeah.
it would.
And it didn't.
I almost twisted my ankle.
And it didn't seem very deep. I didn't get.
It was deep.
Was it deep?
But with all the gear and
right,
yeah,
with the drum, especially the drums up there. Whole, and you guys were sharing a kit too.
No,
that was his kit.
That was his kit.
Okay, so they get
Drums are the lightest part.
So they get up, and again, the guys tuning their guitars. Everything's kind of silent, and it goes pitch black. They turn.
Ed got scared. He grabbed my hand.
The two lights on the stage.
Except for the two lights on the stage, they turn it on, and the lead singer grabs me and goes, "You guys ready?" Yeah, and I'm anticipating. I don't know what's going to happen. I've never seen this before, and it went from 0 to 4,000 miles an hour. This band instantly went. It just went full go. They went full scale speeding.
Yeah.
This guy went crazy, grabbed his beer, chugged a bunch, poured it over him, and started spitting it on the drummer.
Yeah.
And then he wrapped himself in the cord.
Of course.
Why wouldn't you?
That's rock and roll, man.
Yeah, they're just a great.
Then he started drinking from the skull of his dead enemies, and Ed's head just
Let me put it
exploded.
this way.
Fuck yeah.
Would you rather have him stand there and be motionless and do nothing and be boring like him?
Yes, he would. That's the show.
No.
This is the song they opened up with.
Fuck yeah!
Is it?
No.
No.
Then,
Never
like
mind.
Monk just said, he had this skull with black liquid in it. He was pouring it all over his face. He laid on the floor. But the thing was that I was fixated on
Was the chick up front with big boobs?
Well, no,
I think he copied that from the Barry Manilow tour. Didn't he open like that?
Yeah, Barry did.
Yeah.
He called it the Barry Delicious tour.
I think that was on the Billy Joel and Elton John tour. They did something
That
like
hasn't
that.
been here yet?
What I was fixated on
But it was Elton John on the piano.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was tapping Stacy. I'm going, look. Was this tall, super tall guy covered in blood, wired? He's spitting beer, and all I'm thinking is those beers are like $5 a piece, and he's
Not when you're in the band.
He's just spitting it all over
Yeah.
the place. What was
Yeah.
that shaking?
But he was sharing them with everybody.
Yeah, sharing is caring.
You're right, and he was spitting
First of all, he didn't pay for any of those beers.
I don't know.
Correct.
Band?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean,
No.
it was, oh, thank goodness. It was PBR, too. That's terrible. But anyway, so he's. But here's the thing that I was fixated on, and I was going to do it to.
The mini skirt that looked like E.G. Daily in the front.
Oh, God, yes.
Give me a second. No, I'll get to that. I'll get to
she
it.
was right
So
in
I'm
front of me.
tapping Stacy. I go, look. And she's like, oh, what? Why? You know, because look.
She's like, don't
Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
The singer.
Your hands are sweaty.
The singer would stand up with Dick. You call them Dickie pants?
The Dickies work pants.
They were Dickie. So they were flat panel pants.
You know, the Dickies work pants.
They're work.
Yeah.
Like mechanic pants and shop pants. And
Yes.
And he.
wait, it's work. Ed doesn't
Pants, is
understand.
that why
Ed
that's
doesn't
not-
understand
Oh,
work.
that's why it's not registering with Ed. Work pants.
That's what I was going to say.
This guy had like a raging boner or something.
Oh, nice.
Dude, it
Are
was
you insane?
Are
I
you
did
sure
not-
it wasn't
Dude, you're crazy.
Was it a
What?
sock?
I never thought.
No,
Dude,
Maybe
you-
a bratwurst?
I kept
Dude,
telling
why
him,
were you
look,
looking
look,
at his
That's
boner?
what I'm
It
hung
was
up on. Yeah.
sticking out at when there's
Dude, you were in the back of the club crying. Why were you fixated on a boner?
Oh, no, it wasn't the singer.
Yeah.
It was somebody out in the crowd.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say, I don't
and it
know.
was right in his face.
Dude, I
Didn't have nothing to do with the band.
yeah.
I say, I was watching the band and did not notice a boner.
Some dude just
I
walked in
think you
front of
might
him
be
with a boner.
I think you might be making this up.
no.
Ed was laying on the floor in the fetal position, and that's all he could see.
Ed was laying on the
No.
floor, face down, ass up, in the no pants position.
He made it up all right.
Again?
No, so I was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I'm seeing this." So all of a sudden, they only did 4 or 5, 20-minute songs. So
No, they had a half hour.
did they have half?
Yeah, we all
because
had
it seemed like it went.
They had a half hour, and we had probably an hour. I would say.
Yeah, you were on. You guys. Oh yeah, you guys were on for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It ended. This is where everything was like. I even told Chuck. I go, dude.
Ed was tripping. Somebody dropped something in his beer.
What if it had been you?
Yeah, hopefully Xanax.
So all of a sudden he says, "Okay, fine. Again, are you nervous? No." I talked to Big Sean. He said, "No, this will be great. It's going to be a good time." They get up there. I get very anxious in like a crowd, like crowds. Do you like crowds or no?
Well, you
no,
were-
I don't like. I intentionally like something like that. I would expect it and probably like the experience.
but Ed is completely out of his element.
Yeah, but
yeah.
to go somewhere.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like these huge, like I don't know. I don't think that I would enjoy like what's it called in New Orleans.
Mardi Gras?
I don't think I would like being like nothing when you're like or Times Square.
Yeah, that's
You
a
are
billion
nothing.
assholes,
Yeah.
Times Square
I don't
and
like that.
Mardi Gras. That's not good.
Yeah, if you could turn it.
This
on,
everybody's
like
cool.
there. Yeah.
Yeah,
I would.
at
I
the
would.
clubs, everybody's super
I
cool.
would kind of actually look forward to it.
It went like there was good crowds for the other bands. There people were there. They were cheering and everything. But when you guys went on, the whole place
was elbows to assholes.
elbows to assholes.
All the way from the stage to the back. And Ed had his sweater on, zipped up.
Oh.
No, dude, I took it off and I set it on the next.
Yeah, he gave it to me to hold on to.
Oh,
Here,
right.
hold
Tied it around your
hold
waist.
my purse.
Yeah, why would you do that?
You could have just tied it around your shoulders.
I just threw it. I threw it on the couch over there.
Look at him. No.
Oh, you know, the bed bugs escaped his sweater and went back into the couch.
So it got instantly
1,000,000 degrees.
and the temperature. I even told Chuck. I think I even texted you that night when we were on stage. I told Becky. I said, "I'm gonna." She was trying to talk to me. It was super
Yeah, you can't
goddamn
hear
loud.
anything, yeah.
Everybody had earplugs in except for me. You know, and I didn't know to bring earplugs.
Well, it's a concert, Ed. It's,
yeah, but you wouldn't.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that loud.
Did you remember like all the? Did you have to do some rehearsal? Like,
we
you
practiced
rehearsed for months.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
practiced for a couple months. Yeah.
Okay, but was it like where you were like, oh shoot, Rusty?
Yeah.
He had to
Oh
kind of-
God, I was. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was. It was. Yeah, I was rusty.
Yeah.
it was.
I was like Ed's truck.
Oh, sway back.
That's what they said. Oh, swaybacks here. Help him carry the guitar in.
Yeah.
So they get up on stage. Everybody's ready. Now, do you have two singers? But is Pete the main singer?
Both of them share duties.
Because it seems.
Has it always been like
I wanna
that?
see Pete.
Yeah.
I would love to see
It
Pete go.
seemed to me
That's
that
fun.
more. I
shit.
saw maybe I
No,
was paying more
they
attention
share
to Pete.
duties.
Do they? Okay.
And then we had the original singer Chad up there
Yeah,
doing
I
a couple
saw that.
songs.
Yeah,
and we had
yeah?
Figgy up there doing some songs.
Oh, that's what you were saying too. That the stage is meant for 4, and you had like 8 or
Yeah, we were like the
9 up
Earth,
there.
Wind, and Fire of hardcore that night.
Oh, well.
You're like the Allman Brothers.
We had a million people up there, but we made it work. I
They
mean,
did. It was good.
yeah, we made it work.
Awesome.
Very good. Nice gig.
Instantly,
So
the
disappointed.
temperature raised up, and it smelled like it's only.
Yeah, it did.
Go.
It was. I have to say, when the A10s were on there, I was amazed that it's like, wow, all these people smell pretty good. It's like I smell like soap and deodorant, and it's like
and
I've never
bad.
been to a club. And then all of a sudden, it just went straight to hell.
It went straight to a wild onion field.
It did. It did. Here's.
Oh, wow.
So,
Again, this is the clubs I remember right here.
so what happened was is you guys are playing. There was one song, and maybe I'm, but it looked like, that I'm staring at you, like the timing. You were even your hand was a blur, and you look at Big Sean, and you're like, "What the fuck" or something. You were.
Well, my hand is a blur because the song is fast as fuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're like
Look at 'em, I'm like-
250 beats per minute.
I'm
It's
like, I swear to God, he's playing it faster. I look at Sean. I'm like, what the fuck, Sean? We made it. We played it.
Right. In fact,
Wow.
it was going so fast and stuff, and he said the drummer hit so hard. He asked the audience, "Does anyone have a cinder block?"
Yeah, because the drum kit was
the
moving.
drum kit was sliding.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason Isom is
Yes.
a beast on the drums.
And someone had a cinder block. It's so funny.
Oh yeah, hold on.
It's in the back of my car.
Somebody brought one up.
What
It's
size
holding
would you
my
like?
seat. It's holding the seat up in the back of my car. I'll be right back.
He was holding the center of Ed's truck up while it was
Nice.
parked.
Right.
Did someone videotape the?
I have a bunch of video.
I don't know.
Okay, I'd like to see it.
Well, did I'm
It's
gonna.
gonna.
Go ahead.
Well, go ahead. You,
Clip on the site.
Yeah, I'm
People
gonna,
can get a feel for it.
yeah, I'm gonna put. I'll put it for the audience. Check out this show. I'll put it. Maybe I'll do a promo in the promo clip.
That's
a little
fine, yeah,
something
yeah.
if it's all right. If
Yeah,
the rest of the band
absolutely.
would be all right.
Yeah.
That because I had to videotape this part. This is where I was
The boner.
Ed's boner.
he was
Point the
zooming
camera
in.
down.
Zoomed
It was
in, yeah.
zooming in.
Look at the look on your face.
24x digital zoom.
The thing was for the audience out there. They had up front those little blondes that looked like Harley Quinn. They had one girl had like a
Yeah, there were some super cute girls up front. Yeah.
Yep, that was little E.G. Daly up there.
that were
Yeah, wait, you said that before. Who is that?
A Dottie from
Yeah,
Pee-wee's Big
Pee-wee or from
or
Valley Girl.
yeah.
Oh, I get the gist of it.
Yeah. So what,
Dottie
yeah,
She was
from
the
Pee Wee's.
yeah,
she was in Better Off
No.
Dead, the
Yeah.
singer.
yeah.
Nope.
See, I told you. Yeah.
For
so
fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's just,
I'm not-
she was
yeah.
in all those 80s movies. Totally cute
Only
as
imagine.
all get out.
You know her if you
Totally
saw
cute,
her.
Yeah.
Oh, I would.
One of those.
well, this is where my first experience with this is so we're there and it got packed and I'm like, okay, I'm doing all right. The anxiety's there because again,
Sure.
but Monk
I got over the parking situation, and now there's people.
and I had Monk next to me, so I was okay. I had Stacy, Becky was there, and I'm okay, and I'm dealing with it. And then all of a sudden, the singer Pete jumps down into the crowd, and they start at the beginning of a mosh. All right, now
It's like crowd surfing.
no, he was, dude. It
It was the beginning
this
of,
was-
of the mosh.
He was in the center,
Yeah.
like grabbing me, and
Yeah.
he's for the audience. The lead singer, one of the lead singers of this band, is an animal.
He,
Yeah.
he,
And
he
he's
incited
he's
the
an animal.
riot.
He's a good guy. Really
Yeah,
good.
he's like a
Great guy.
multi-level black belt
Yeah.
in 3 different arts. Just-
He
yeah.
really is.
Oh, he is.
He's-
Yeah.
He like grabbed.
And he's hilarious.
He grabbed this one guy, who had on
ripped his spine out.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So here's the thing.
Good enough.
Like what he's saying. Now it was 110 degrees, like he said in
He
there.
took Ed's sweater, lit it on fire, and wrapped his face in it.
Oh, I would have so videotaped the living shit out of that if it happened.
There was a guy in flannels that must have been a good fan of yours or something, but he was on the side, but he was doing.
I didn't see him.
You called it the lawnmower.
Was he starting the lawnmower?
the lawnmower? Yes. Do it again.
Nice.
Do it again so I can do.
He was picking up nickels.
He was picking up nickels, doing the pizza guy. He said the
Picking up nickels.
That's what he said. That's it.
Yeah, I got video of him.
No sprinkler. But he was probably picking up nickels and doing the pizza.
So
Pizza
what
maker.
happened was they
Nice.
started, and I don't quite understand that dancing exactly, but
Yeah.
they started doing it. Even abroad, when
It's
they're-
a form of expression that people use when they're in a good mood.
This-
Ed.
It was
And not
really
cowering in
sweet.
the back like a bitch in a sweater.
Well, this guy started dancing, and Pete was there singing, and Pete grabbed him like it just like shook him like an ant, and then chucked him to the side.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
I go, did you see this? And it started. So it started going. All right,
and,
so,
the pit was getting bigger.
That's how you incite it. Yes.
he did, and then they were going, and then they were,
Oh, it went full out circle.
he's trying to sing, and they're just animal attacking him. Whatever you want to call it. Well, this is the thing. Evidently, you said she might have been the club owner. Was ahead of me. She had a real cute little body.
It might have been her.
hair.
There was a couple cute ones there. Yeah.
Well, there was one girl standing in front of me that the pit started going, and then it started getting a little bigger, and I go, wait a minute, and it started growing. I wait.
It's like
it's
we're
doing
gonna
levels.
die.
It's getting closer and closer to Ed, and he's trying to back away, and he's against the back wall.
You can't.
That's when he came and stood behind me.
Right, yeah.
He's
You
sitting
might as well
on the
just went out the
table.
door.
You can't go anywhere.
He's up in the sound booth.
You can't go anywhere because everybody's jammed in there,
Yeah.
and it's getting closer. And this girl, forearms this guy and shoves him back. Anybody come out, I'm like, she's gonna save me.
Thank you, Jesus.
So I was like, oh my God. So right next to me, fortunately, they had a staircase that you used to go up and down. You said
They would move the at load end. The staircase actually wheels in front of the stage,
Right. Oh,
and then
okay,
they
right.
move it out of the way of the stage. Obviously, when
Right.
Yeah.
And so they set it up on its side.
right.
That's my video tripod.
Oh, listen to this guy. So Monk decides to set his beer on that.
Oh,
which
no.
Which
Oh
didn't-
no!
It
Yeah.
didn't go well.
No, it was fine. Everything was fine till
Until it
like
wasn't.
9 songs later, Ed comes over.
Hey, how's it going? What are you doing up here?
Is that your
Everything
beer?
falls over. So I'm up on it shooting video the whole time. My beer's sitting there. There's a guy sitting right on the very top of it because it's
Yeah.
like an arc.
Yeah.
And he's on top, and he's got a shot or something right next to him sitting on it.
Yes.
Nothing. There's no problems.
And then
None.
Ed, up rolls Ed. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, let me get the Ed Money music going on here. Where the hell is
I had a Sunday in my hand. And
Yeah. Hey, I got this at Dairy Queen before I left for the show, you guys. Some guy was mad. I must have got the last one. He was beeping at me and flipping
Hey
me off.
guys, can I come up there and stand with you? Everything just falls over.
I did. I get over next to Monks. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be over. So I went to the
He
right.
hands me his sweater again. Can you hold this?
Can you hold on to
no.
my personal protection blanket?
Hold my sweater.
I did get.
I
I
threw
got
it
some
right on the
business to
ground.
take care of.
I don't know why I gave. That isn't me. Is it? No.
Yeah, sorry.
So I don't know why I gave him my sweater, but I did. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, can you hold this one?
Yeah, hold this for a minute.
Guess where it
Like gonna
went?
go and
Yeah.
get in a fight or something. Here,
Ed's
hold
got it.
this.
Yeah,
Ed's got to
no.
go kick some ass.
Yeah.
It's all
I'm gonna go over here and
sweaty.
hide.
That's
I gotta wipe my hand off.
I don't want to
afterwards.
get any sweat on my what is that? Ed Harley shirt. What is it? Ed Hardy.
Ed Hardy.
My cardigan.
So I did, and so this was kind
This is
of
my favorite members only jacket.
right.
I don't want no sweat on this thing.
So I started taking photos, and I zoomed in on you a little bit, and it was just like everybody was going crazy. You had that other guy. You said it was an old singer.
We had the original singer and the original guitar player up there too.
The bald
That's
guy.
the original singer. That's Chad.
Okay,
yeah.
Now here's the thing. Now for I'm going to say for a non-normal, a person that has never been exposed to this type of music.
Anything in his life.
No,
Right
that's not
outside of
true.
Orange County.
That's not true. It's
Original music.
no, this is just
Local original music.
I told you this, and I have no problem saying it now. I wasn't a fan until your last CD, This Is War.
Oh, yeah.
Which I thought was fantastic. That was really good. That's
It's a
what
good
made
CD,
me.
yeah.
It was. It was a good CD.
It is.
I'm not going to pat myself on the back,
No.
but we all
why
did
not?
really good on that
I
one.
would.
That was a good
It was
one.
good.
Compared to the other one, and this isn't a knock. It's just
The band evolved.
yeah. So for anyone that may be listening, check out Crossface Cleveland. I think was the website Crossface Cleveland on
maybe,
YouTube.
I can't,
I'll try
yeah.
and put a link or whatever the YouTube
Yeah.
one with videos of you
Or just go to Bandcamp.
Bandcamp and listen to Crossface from Cleveland.
One
I guess-
time at band camp.
Yeah, and This Is War
Yeah.
is that CD, which was fantastic. So
Here's a little bit of that song right now.
Oh, that's our heaviest one.
Oh, I have heard that.
See? Very popular.
We call that one the Baby Maker.
That's right.
Yeah.
I've tapped my foot to that several times.
Uh-huh. It's a toe tapper,
Right.
yes.
It sure is.
But it was-
If you're going to finger bang a lady on the dance floor, that's the song to do it to.
Oh,
dude,
Yeah.
and it was a good
Absolutely.
I have to rank it.
And I ended at the end.
oh, I want that.
Yeah, I got it. Someone made it for me and gave it to me. You could tell it's homemade.
He has a mug that's really cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, thank you. That was
You're welcome.
We I didn't know. Wait for it. Yep, sarcasm smells like burnt popcorn to me. No. So, but at the very end, when you guys ended, I always like getting picks, and I found a little pick that someone must have. I was hoping is from your band.
Maybe Chuck will sign it.
I did have to sign things that night. It was
Did
pretty
you?
weird, yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't that a bizarre feeling? Oh my God, that is so
It was
weird.
a good show.
He signed a couple of wieners.
It was Ed's.
Couple
He kept
release-
coming
Oh, yeah.
back. I'm like, were you here already?
Eds and monks.
You were like, "How's there still room?"
Would you sign my release form? How about this divorce decree? That is
Gonna
weird.
be late for work tomorrow. Can you sign this?
Yeah. And put DR
in front of it.
Can you sign this
MD.
prescription pad for me?
Yeah, right.
Dr. CPAP. I've never heard of him.
CPAP Chuck MD.
Any other shows?
Dun, dun.
We've talked. We'll probably do some shows. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Got to get those guys on. Sean said he wanted to come on.
Yeah, so did Pete.
So, yeah,
And
Dave.
Dave.
I will help
Dave.
you move shit
Yeah.
to be part of this.
Right on.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
I love people helping me move gear
and it was funny.
because it's heavy.
I'll move your
Yes.
gear.
I had to,
More the merrier.
at the very end of the show to say the difference.
Know what
in,
I'm saying?
You can make fun of me all you want, but
We are.
Yeah, we're gonna.
at the very end, it was either Sean or Pete. As soon as people were like, "You gonna do an encore?" He goes, "No way, dude. It's way too late." Because it's way too late.
It's just way too late.
Yeah, we're all tired.
When you were like at the end of the show, did you just want to like stand up on a box and just yell out, "I am so white and like so old"?
No, it's not.
Did you just want to like release, like let it go?
It was. It was.
You
a
know what
good-
I mean? Just
it was
like-
a good experience. It was
Yeah.
great fun to see. I was really
Plus,
excited to
the
see
whole
play.
crowd was super cool.
Yeah.
You know,
It was a good show. Really.
You know,
That's cool.
No drama.
I will say this: that it's a total different look that these people have. That is.
You've never seen in your life before.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you've
your
never been to like a
Amherst.
hardcore metal show or anything,
Right,
so
right,
you wouldn't
right.
know.
No.
Yeah.
And it's not that it's not. Part of my anxiety is I obviously stuck out.
Oh yeah.
Because you had an
I had
ABBA
to
shirt
stop
on.
like 7 people from robbing you that night.
When you were
I'm just
playing,
kidding.
could you just look out and see Ed?
Oh yeah.
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 What was the? Yeah, were you like, oh, there he is? I'm
Why
like,
is that? Well, first I'm like, why is that girl
Took him
crying?
like 2 seconds.
Listen,
Oh yeah,
that
there it
Nautica
is.
hat?
I was like, why is that girl crying? And I'm like, oh, it's Ed. No, honestly, when you're up there, you can't see past like the first row of people.
Well, like I said, it was
And it
pitch-
was
pitch-
hot.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, you said you could. Oh, you were getting waifs of.
Oh, dude, it was pretty sweaty.
Well,
there was a lot of wild onions that
I'm
night.
gonna ask this now that I have.
Little skunky.
You've talked.
Wild onions couldn't drag me away.
You've talked about it in the past, but this is the first time I've actually seen a mosh pit. You know,
So to get rubbed on by a bunch of sweaty dudes walking by?
No. My thing is, do you ever see people like they get
Yeah.
cuts
Yeah,
or-
people do get hurt, not intentionally, but it happens.
yeah,
I saw a mosh pit at the Woodstock '99.
Did you?
It got big. Yeah, it was. I've never seen something before. You know that before, so
Of
I
that
can
caliber?
kind of imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was the big one. It had the mud pit and everything. It was all muddy.
Yeah. Well, that was a different area, but the mosh pit itself, it was right there. It became really violent and very large.
That's what
There
I
was,
mean, dude.
Yeah.
There was quite a few years ago. There was a band from Cleveland called the Spud Monsters. If you ever get a chance, check them out. Oh,
Very cool.
But they did a reunion show. Now this is quite a few years ago, and it was at the Odeon, and it just filled the place, and people were going crazy. And I was in the back, and you turned me completely down, Wayne. I think. Anyhow, can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, I just touched this.
Anyhow,
sticker.
some kid comes walking.
Silences everything.
Some kid comes walking to the back, and this kid's got a gash on his head about 3 inches long, and it was open about an inch.
Are you kidding?
And the crowd was partying when he's getting towards us. I'm like, what's up? Holy shit!
Oh my God.
And I'm looking at the kid. And I'm like, you need to go to the hospital. He's like, why? I'm like, go in the bathroom and look at your fucking head, bro.
And he's got a flap.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
Yeah, it looked like,
Brains are hanging out.
oh yeah, it was. I was just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Because that's what I mean. Even
I don't know if he took a boot to the head or if he fell or what, but sometimes it happens. It's not intentional.
even the girls, I mean, they were full out.
You were scared, weren't you?
Well, no, I turned
You were
down a little
scared.
bit. They
Hell
were
yeah.
so
He
cute.
was, yeah, he
There
was
was a
scared
lot-
for his
do you-
life.
do you know what it is?
There was a lot of cute girls there.
I think
there really
there was.
which is unusual for a hardcore show.
That is unusual.
Because normally it's like a lot of guys.
Sausage fest.
Yeah.
Do you know what I got told? I got told this, and I told Monk while I was there. I
Were
said,
they like? Was she like? I bet you got a big clit.
that was a good one. I'll give you that.
Thank you very much.
or wrinkly sack. One of those.
No.
Clits and bits.
When you started telling that story, you're like, you were like, I was in the back, and you totally turned me down. I was like, I wasn't there. You were talking about the.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't turn you down, but there is a.
piece of tape. Here,
There's
yeah.
a curly Q hair on that.
Oh, there
Is that you? Is that a pube?
Is that a Springer?
No, it's not a pube.
He
Is that a
blew it on
Springer?
me.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's on me
Oh,
somewhere.
is it on me?
I thought you were talking
Yeah,
to me. I was like, what's he
What
saying?
I do is I get up and I comb my pubes out on the tape,
Oh,
and I'm waiting for you to sit down, and I sit here
Who
gently
doesn't?
below.
yeah.
I did get told.
He gets home and it's on his carry-out food. What the hell?
So wait, were you saying somebody said something to you? You were-
Yes, yeah. A girl, and I think Monk. Did I tell you when that girl said, "Listen, if this"? I thought I told you, or maybe I told Cribbs, or maybe it was Stacy, the wife that was there. I went up to the bar. Now it was pretty packed.
Yeah, it was
And-
very packed.
Very packed. So when we needed another drink, Monk was like, he's like, here's the cash. Make sure I get my change. But he didn't say that. I'm making that.
He's a shady fucker.
back.
I want to hear what happened.
I want my $2.
So I went to the bar, and there are sometimes there's a designated spot where people go, like a serving
to order drinks.
drinks,
yeah.
and then some people
The
will.
bar?
Other times it's mayhem.
I know. Let's go.
Yeah, but some
I wanna hear
people
what
will
happened.
weasel into other positions. In other words, this person should be next,
Sure.
and this person
That's
weasels.
for anything in life.
Yeah.
Right.
But you want to follow the
Snooze, you lose.
Maybe you do.
you want to follow the line. So we're sitting there, and the bartender happened to come by every time I tip $1. Now I don't know if people normally tip. They're not
A whole $1?
A whole dollar?
Ching ching.
He must have got
Whoa.
served like a king that night.
I'm surprised the band didn't stop.
Ba, 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 ba. Did they put like a velvet crown on you? Red velvet crown? This guy tipped $1.
Gee willikers.
He must think he's at the Eagles.
Is that $1?
That's the last time I make you a grasshopper.
So okay, so they
So what happened was the bartender comes
No
over.
more sea breezes for you.
yeah.
She comes-
Like, did somebody lose their grandpa?
no more White Claw. so I said, so the bartender comes over and she goes, "Can I help you?" I go, "Hey, this girl was ahead of me, and it was this kind of cutish girl."
Of course.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Of course. They're trying to be the gentleman.
Yeah.
That's not that a gentleman.
She was before me. Maybe I have a shot with her.
Yeah. But I want my drink first.
Yeah. I'm on a fixed income.
I'm a self-pay. That's right.
You know who I am? No, Grandpa.
So
Okay.
You take Venmo?
So the girl, you take Tuffy, his
Tuffy.
toys. No, so I said, no, the girl's ahead of me. So she goes, okay, and it helps the girl. And then the girl turns and she goes,
You're a puss.
Yeah.
look at him laughing at me. No, she turns to me and says, that was pretty solid of you. Now,
Thanks, Dad.
I'm in. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm in. That means that this crowd must love me.
Yes.
That's-
All because you tipped $1 and
I
didn't cut in line.
I felt I wouldn't be mugged on the way.
You would
Just
be-
because he was hitting on a girl.
That girl will save him.
You're not in.
You felt safe?
You didn't think that might have been an avenue in?
No.
No.
No chance whatsoever.
Well, you don't
Because you had a sweater zipped up to your Adam's apple.
I mean, what did you...
White Keds on.
Yeah, what was there that...
Carpenter
at all, you know?
jeans.
Yeah.
I hope you at least shaved your balls for that event.
She's like, I didn't know there was a Make-A-Wish concert. Look at that poor old guy.
Oh, look, it's take your grandpa to a show day.
Yes.
I was talking about Chuck.
But
anyway.
When I go home, I'm going to donate my hair.
ass hair.
Somebody like that might need it.
Yeah. Here's an eyebrow and a mustache.
But it was for the audience out there. If you get a chance to check out Crossface Comes Again, we'll definitely talk about it on the show. We'll have links, something to it, because that was a great show.
We'll have those guys on.
That was a good time. Yeah, those guys will come on.
I'm hoping
all
next time.
Love to have them on. You got to get
Yeah.
them on. And so audience, I know we're over, and everybody's got to do their.
Well, Chuck's got to get up in the morning.
I got to get up for
No.
nothing.
Yeah.
We're going to be leaving
yeah.
you with Red Mills and Nap's song "Lonely." So check that out. It's bubblegum.
Did you
pop.
say naps?
N-A-F-E, Nap.
Oh, I thought you said naps. Like I'm tired. I'm going to take a nap.
No,
That'll be
audience
tomorrow.
members, again, like, share, subscribe, tell 2 friends. Always, always, always. It makes a world of difference to us in the algorithm. You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is edmoneylive.com.
Yeah.
Late Night with Ed Money. That's right. .com. It's all right there. Late Night with Ed Money.com. Anyways, you're always listening to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
We'll see ya.
I've been getting those graphics down. I love that that dolphin sound.
I was waxing my
I am
dolphin.
super glad he made it sitting next to me. He's amazing. Byron!
I'm glad I'm here too.
That's
Good to see
right.
everybody.
He got a chance. Oh, wait.
Yes.
And you cannot, for the audience too, if you check out the Crossface on Facebook, you cannot tell who he is. But if you see a dark crowd, Monk and I are in it.
Monk is standing next to the guy with the shiny tears rolling down his face.
You cannot see him or only can hear him because you're not. Whitey is the Monk.
Always blurry.
That's right. He is blurry in the photo. He's like, someone took a photo. Yeah, I said, yeah, I can tell it's you. I can just tell from the photo. Last but not least, always keeping us in balance and check is bueno.
See ya. Matt Dick.
Oh, and Kelly Dick.
You met Nick?
Everybody Dick, me Dick.
Beth Dick.
Audience members, again, don't be materialistic because it gets you nowhere, and always remember that you are somebody. And after that, we are out of here.
Oh, you starting to piss me off, you little piglet son of a bitch.
Don't go, don't leave me lonely. I don't wanna be lonely for you. I don't wanna be lonely for you. Don't wanna be lonely. Don't wanna be lonely. Don't wanna be. See you over there, looking at me like you're scared. Baby, come on over here, I won't bite, no. You've got all that mystery locked inside, you gotta see. So do you wanna stay all night? 'Cause don't go, don't leave without me. Don't go, don't leave me lonely. Don't go, don't leave without me.
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and/or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.